Hello, hello, my beautiful hospice family. Hi, we are out and about. Come on in, my beautiful hospice family. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Duns Hospice. I just realized that I should have probably posted a short, you know, because that usually um, gets the crowd closer to, get the crowd onto my page. Hello, my beautiful hospice family. Welcome to Duns Hospice. My name is Nurse Dawn. My name is Nurse Dawn. Happy, blessed 4th of July, guys. Happy 4th of July to all of you. Okay. Happy 4th of July to you and your family. Okay, guys. Um, you, my caregivers, you guys are just angels. You are definitely awesome. You are definitely angelic. Okay. And I'm here to remind you and to let you know, if no one has ever told you this, Nurse Dawn, okay, Nurse Dawn definitely told you this, is telling you that, okay? Come on, my beautiful hospice family. Happy 4th of July. Um, I touched upon this message before, but I really feel like, you know, this morning before the holiday rush comes in, like before our friends and families, maybe wake up or drive to see us, I want to come out here and give you a little reminder, my hospice family, give you little tips and reminders, of what to do. What to do on this holiday. Okay, what to do. I'm here to support you, my hospice family, all right? And like I said, I'm here to remind us and to encourage us what to do this holiday season. Today is 4th of July, okay? What to do when our loved ones come to visit us. Okay. Hello, my friend. Come on in. Can you guys hear me fine? Hello, my hospice family. Can you guys hear me? Huh? I'm in my car, as you can see. Happy 4th of July, guys. Happy 4th of July. Okay. My name is Nurse Dawn. My name is Nurse Dawn, guys, and I'm here to talk to us, okay, before the fireworks starts. I'm here to talk to us and to encourage us and to uplift us. If you are taking care of somebody with a terminal illness, if you're taking care of a loved one with a terminal illness, I'm here to be an encouragement to you. I'm here to, share some tips, some knowledge that would help the holidays to be a bit more easier. Okay, so come on in, my hospice family. Come on in. Welcome to Duns Hospice. My name is Nurse Dawn. I am a hospice registered nurse. Yes, okay. And in this channel, I give us knowledge based on my experiences as a hospice nurse since 2012. I give us tips and knowledge to empower you as a caregiver to make better decisions. Okay, so let me know if you are a caregiver, if you're currently taking care of somebody under hospice care, somebody who's at end of life, okay? So my channel is about terminal illnesses, okay? So what do you do? What do you do when the doctor tells you that the illness you have, there's no cure for it, you see? And the best thing to do is to go home and be comfortable, you see? And so what do you do? Like, how do you take care? Like, how do we take care of our loved ones who is currently dying, who has a terminal illness? Like, how do we manage symptoms at end of life? Hmm? And this is what my channel is about. This is what I encourage us. I teach us, I give us some tips, some advice, you see, because I believe that knowledge is power. The more knowledge we have, we can make better decisions for ourselves and for our loved ones. Okay, guys, so please come on in. Okay, so I'm going to talk about hospice care and the holidays. Okay, and please, please, please participate. Okay, I would love for you to participate. I would love for you to express yourself. Let me know how you're doing. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Hello, Sha. Hi, Sha. Yes, yes. You were here on my live the other day. I remember your name. Thank you for being here again. Thank you, my friend. Yes, so as you guys can tell, I'm in my car. I actually literally just came from the gym, okay? So I came from the gym, and so I said to myself, before I get my day started, okay, this bright early morning, before I get my day started, I wanted to come here and talk to you, my beautiful people. Oh, you're from Pakistan? Hi, I'm from the USA, my friend. I'm in the USA. Thank you for being here. Okay, I appreciate you so much. Okay, so number one, okay, so I'm going to talk about three challenges, okay, guys? Three challenges that, from my experience, the top three challenges, okay, that a family who's taking care of a loved ones at the end of life faces, okay? Oh, good. Have you been to the US yet? Have you had a chance to come to the US? Mm, I'm in the USA. Well, yeah, I could definitely see myself coming to visit one of these days. You never know, because I love to travel. I absolutely love to travel. Like, I've been to Africa, I've been to Kenya, I've been to Dubai, I've been to Thailand, so I love to do international traveling, okay? And that's definitely, in the near future, okay? To do more of international traveling. But yes, my beautiful hospice family. Okay, so let's start. The number one, the number one challenge, okay, is that the family members, okay, who's going to come to visit your loved ones, they might not have seen them in months, okay? They may not have seen them in months. And so what do you do, and how do you deal with, when, for example, say they are two sisters, okay? Let's just call one Beth and Sue. If Beth is the one who stays with dad in the house, okay? If Beth stays with dad in the house, thank you for your likes. Thank you for your encouragement, okay? Please, yes, yes, like and subscribe, okay, my friends? Please encourage. So if Beth is the caregiver, if Beth is the one who lives at home with dad, okay, so Beth sees dad every single day, you know, like for example, let's say dad is dying of, cancer, for example, okay? So Beth sees dad every single day, you know, and so Beth sees the decline, because when somebody's at end of life, every month, they decline, okay? And so, and then Sue lives in California, okay? Sue lives in California, and Sue haven't seen dad in like 6 months, okay? So follow me, please, guys, okay? So two sisters, Beth and Sue. Beth lives with dad, okay, but Sue doesn't. All right. So Sue hasn't seen dad in 6 months. The last time Sue saw dad, dad was walking, dad was awake, dad was alert, okay? Dad was able to feed himself, you know? So 6 months has gone by, all right, guys? And today is July 4th. Today is the holiday weekend. And so Sue is, sorry, Beth, yeah, so Sue is coming to visit, okay? And so what do you think is going to happen to Sue? To the sister who lives in California? It's going to be a complete shock to her because the last time she saw dad, dad was walking, and now dad is bedbound. Dad is not able to walk anymore. Okay. And so, you know, Beth, the second sister, right? Or did I get the names mixed up? Anyhow, you all are following, right? So Sue and Beth. So Beth, the second sister, she's going to be like, you know, like her reality, her perception of dad is completely like she did not have time to slowly process the decline because it had been 6 months since she saw dad. So the person she's seeing today is a complete different person. And so what does that do? That's going to add stress to Sue. You see? That's going to, because Beth is going to say, "Oh, why did you even enroll dad on hospice? You know, why didn't you go to this doctor? Why didn't you go to that doctor? Oh, you know, all dad needs to get up out of bed is therapy. You know, let's just get dad and, sign up for physical therapy. Physical therapy will help dad to, wake up and start to walk again." Because this is a new reality for Beth, and Beth doesn't know much about hospice, you see. Whereas Sue is the one who's at home with dad. Sue is the one who has been getting the education, okay, by the nurses, by the nurse, by the social worker, you know, whereas Beth hasn't been, you know. And so that is one of the challenges from my experience of being a nurse since 2012. That's one of the challenges that I see, where during the holidays, you have family members who are coming to see the patient, who are coming to see your loved ones, and these family members have not seen your loved ones in months and months and months, and now they're seeing them for the first time. And then that's going to be a stressor for on everybody. It's going to be a stressor on you as a caregiver who has been there every single day taking care of your loved one. It's going to be a stressor to the other family members from out of state because they might feel guilty. They might feel, like helpless, like they can't do nothing. And it's also going to be a stressor on the patient. You see, the patient is also going to feel like, you know, sad and bad about it. So even though the holidays is a beautiful thing where family and friends can gather, just know that these three challenges that I'm going to talk about are challenges that my patients face. Okay? And I'm going to tell you and share with you some of the ways signing your loved ones under hospice care, enrolling your loved ones under hospice can help, okay, can help with these challenges during the holidays, okay? So that's number one, okay, guys? Let me know if you have any questions. That's number one, okay? Number two, the second challenge, okay? The second challenge that most people have is that the family will feel guilty in a way that they're gonna feel like, oh my goodness, and they will feel sad. They will feel like, oh my God, this is my last holiday with dad, or with mom, or with my husband, or with my wife, just fill in the blank. The family will say, oh wow, this is my last 4th of July with my dad. This is my last 4th of July with my mom, you know? And that is really sad. So that the family members they will not be able to really enjoy the holiday, because in the back of your mind as a caregiver, you're thinking, this is my last day, this is my last holiday, this is my last Christmas with dad. Next Christmas, you know, my wife will not be here, or my husband, or my mom, like, or my friend, whoever the person is. Like, even though people are coming in and out, people are laughing and having a good time, but deep down, and people tend to kind of, it's like a big elephant in the room, but then nobody's really talking about it. you know Everybody's thinking, wow, this person will not be here next July, you know? And that is hard for families to express, and people express their grieving differently. So basically, the family is grieving while the person is still alive, you see? And that is a real challenge. It's a real challenge. It's real difficult, you know, to grieve while the person is still physically here on earth. And once again, this is where signing somebody up under hospice care can definitely help. It can help you, my caregivers, to process these feelings and these emotions that you're going through, you know? Okay, guys, let me know if you have any questions, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. And then the third challenge, okay, the third challenge that we have is a challenging of saying no, okay? Meaning that the person, your loved ones, when they're at end of life, their body, the body requires a lot of, energy to conserve. The body needs to conserve its energy. So basically, meaning that the person is easily tired. You see, the person gets tired very easily. The person, will sleep throughout the day, will go in and out of sleep. But what happens when it's the holidays and your loved ones, your family from out of state wants to come and spend all day with dad, all day with mom, you know, and then mom ends up being overly exhausted the next day. And sometimes I even see, and I've even heard that the patient will skip, okay? The patient will skip taking his or her medications because they want to be awakened for the family. They want to be awake and alert for the family, you know? And so that is definitely a challenge, my beautiful hospice family. Okay, and now I'm going to, talk about the ways that hospice can help, the ways that enrolling your loved ones under hospice care can help, you know. So first of all, with regards to the two sisters, being in two different states, and one is coming in to see like this for the first time, what we can do absolutely is, with your permission as a healthcare proxy, the social worker or the nurse can have a conversation with that family member before, you see, before he or she arrives. The social worker and the nurse, or either one, can debrief. You see, she can debrief your family members about the condition of dad before your family members arrive in the home. And that is so helpful. That's going to definitely help, you know. it's going to help in such a way that the sister who's out of town, the sister who haven't seen dad in months and months, it's not going to be such a shocker to her. You know, she's not going to be panicking like, oh my God, why isn't dad walking? Last time I saw dad, he was walking with his walker. And now, you know, now he's not even doing anything, you know? You know? I'm just writing something, guys. Hold on. I'm just trying something here. You know? And then the second thing, okay, the second one is, all right, it's the fact that the family will be saying to themselves, this is the last time I'm going to be with mom or dad. And the hospice nurse, if they are enrolled under hospice nurse, the hospice nurse will be able to educate the families, educate them to remind the families to focus on today, focus on right now, you know, because every day is special. You know, let tomorrow worry about itself. That we could still be creating new memories. We could still create new life. We could still create new experiences. You see? Try not to focus too much about next summer or next, you know, winter, you know, next Christmas, next 4th of July. Focus on right now, what you want to create, what you want to happen. Okay? And third but not least, the third challenge is that, you know, the nurse, the hospice team will help you to have a voice where you could tell and educate the visitors, say hi, you know, dad can only be like, dad can only see you for, you know, an hour. And then after the hour, we're going to kindly ask everybody to leave the room because we have to give dad, you know, his medication and he needs a rest. He needs his nap, you know? So, you know, the hospice team will advocate for you. We will be your voice. We will help you. Okay, guys? All right. So that's what I wanted to come out here, you know, briefly just to talk about, okay, to us. I'm pretty sure you guys are out and about enjoying your holidays as I'm about to do so myself. But I wanted to come out here just briefly to let you know that I am thinking about you, okay? I know that it's a challenge. It's a definitely challenge, you know, when somebody is at, you know, taking care of a loved ones during this holiday, but you are not alone. Okay, you are in my prayers. You are not alone. There are many, many other people just like you who are going through this. Okay, okay, my husband's family, thank you guys for your time. Be sure to subscribe, like, okay, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, all under DunsHospice. Okay, guys. Mwah. Enjoy your holidays. Take care.